home values are sliding. And here's why. So home values are currently decreasing in Tucson, and we expect this to continue through the end of the year. But when January comes around, expect demand to increase, driving those home values back up. Everything in the market stems from supply and demand. And you might hear a real estate agent use the word inventory. This is how we measure the relationship of supply and demand in real estate. It's simply just the number of homes for sale divided by how many homes are selling per week or per month. The higher this number is, the more power that buyers have. The lower this number is, the more power that sellers have. We're currently seeing inventory levels in Tucson increase, giving buyers more power. So let's take a look at why that's happening. So here's a graph of the number of homes hitting the market every week. As you see, there's no real change. Now let's take a look at the buyer side. Here, you see that there's been a steady drop of buyers since May. This is what is causing the increase in inventory. So what happened in May? Historically, May is the end of buying season here in Arizona, but the drop in demand that we saw this year is not just seasonal, it's due to affordability. With the rapid increase in home values over the last 2 years, plus the doubling of interest rates, we have hit an affordability ceiling. Buyers have either been priced out of the market or they feel it's just too expensive to buy a house right now. So in order to increase demand, affordability needs to increase. And there's only 2 ways that affordability increases. Home values continue to come down or interest rates drop. Well, when's that gonna happen? Interest rates are high right now because of inflation. But here's the good news. Inflation has peaked. It's on its way down. That means that interest rates are going to follow and drop. But the drop in interest rates alone is not going to be enough to drive the demand high enough to have home values start to increase. We're not going to see this until January when we see the wave of buyers start to hit the market. So it's in January when we have the lower interest rates and more home buyers that we're going to see demand high enough to push home values back up.
So if you're thinking about making a move, here's my advice. If you're a first-time home buyer, take advantage of the temporary power that you have as a buyer right now. You can take your time to go look at homes. You have more homes to choose from. You don't need to write sight unseen offers. There's most likely not going to be a bidding war. You don't have to pay above appraised value. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, buy now when you have the power. If you're thinking about buying and selling at the same time, I also recommend to do that now. Over the last couple of years, it's been impossible to get an offer accepted that's contingent on you selling your home. But without bidding wars, it's more likely for those offers to be accepted, making it a much easier transition from selling and buying. And if you're selling and you're not buying, you may want to wait until January when you get the wave of buyers hitting the market, driving up your home values. And as always, if you guys know anyone thinking about buying or selling real estate, give me a call at 520-345-4947.